The difference between a dream and a goal. Again, most of us have some experience with goal setting. A dream, though, is something that we have no idea how, right? This is our willingness to put the how on hold. We're not goal setting here, we're dream building. We're asking that question, what would I love? And I have no idea how that's going to happen. I'm willing to put the how on hold. A goal is something that we know how to achieve, right? We know that if we take certain actions or do certain things, we have a pretty good chance of achieving it. The quality of our life is determined by the quality of questions that we ask. And oftentimes we look at a dream, and usually, actually, we don't even look at the dream, right? We get this big idea, maybe I could do this, and we toss the fish back, right? It doesn't fit into our frying pan. I don't have the time for that. I don't have the experience for that. We don't even give ourselves permission to entertain the dream. And if you're somebody who looks at the dream and you're saying, well, I don't know, can I really do this? And we ask low-quality questions. Do I deserve this? Can I really do this? Is this selfish? And we ask low-quality questions around that vision to test that vision. We're going to ask ourselves 5 calibrated questions to really test our dream. Common hour question would be, do I deserve this? Am I worthy of this? We're going to ask a different question going into these 5 questions, is we know, and I keep this hourglass on here as a reminder, that life is precious. And it's finite. Even if you live 90 years, it's a pretty short amount of time. But the hourglass represents, if you think about the sand on the bottom, that's the time that has gone by. None of us can do anything about that. It's gone. This time on top, the sand on top, represents the time we have. None of us knows. None of us knows how much that time that is. The only thing we have control over is this little moment. This is the only thing we know, and that's the present moment. It's finite. We're here for a relatively short time. And so instead of asking, do I deserve this dream? Why not ask, is this dream worthy of me? Is this dream worthy of me exchanging my finite amount of time in this human experience? Is it worthy of me exchanging that time for? So not am I worthy of it, is it worthy of my life energy? You heard in the video this morning, the number one people on their deathbed, they're not regretting the things they did. They're regretting the things they didn't do. We don't want to get to the end of our life and regret the things we didn't do. So testing your dream as you're bringing your vision to mind right now. Health, relationships, work in the world that you're passionate about. Time and money freedom to do the things that are important to you. Bring your vision to mind. And the first question we want to ask is, does it give me life? What does that mean? Is there an aliveness? When you think about living that life, is there an energy? Or is it kind of, sorta? We want to come alive with that vision. The second question we want to ask ourselves as you're thinking about your vision is, will it cause you to grow? Are you going to have to learn some things, expand, maybe move out of your comfort zone and grow? So does your vision give you life? Will it cause you to grow? The next question is, does it align with your core values? Your core values are the things that are most important to you. These are the things that when you put your head on the pillow for the very last time, you don't want to have regretted. Things that matter most to you. When you think about your vision, does it align with your core values? Leaving the house in the morning while my kids were still in bed and coming home to a dark house did not align with my core values. I didn't want to lay my head on the pillow for the very last time and regret missing out on my kids' childhood. That was not it. So does your dream, when you think about your dream realized, is it aligning with your core values? Does it require help from a higher power? I love this question because I think it lets us off the hook in many ways. What this question is really about the how. I have no idea how on my own I'm going to bring this dream into reality. I need help from a higher power. I need help from life. I need help from the universe. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know how I'm going to bring that into reality. If you know exactly how to bring your dream into reality, chances are it's a goal, not a dream. And there's nothing wrong with the great goals, but you're not meant to know the how. And the reason I love this question is because as you hear from the voice this weekend, well, how are you going to do that? I don't need to know how. The how's none of my business. I need help from a higher power. That's how. And finally, as you're thinking about your vision and what you wrote down and you spoke into this room, is there good in it for others? Is there good in it for others? As you step into your vision, as you step into what it is that you would love, is there good in it for others? So thinking about your vision, do you have a yes to all 5 of those questions? And if you don't, you might want to make a few little tweaks. But how many of you have a yes to 5 of those questions? Most of us. Congratulations. You have a dream that's worthy of you trading your time for. One of the other important things about your vision is sometimes when we have a vision, we get excited about it and we want to share it with the world. And one of the pieces that I highly encourage you to do as you're dreaming your dream this weekend is to hold your dream sacred. Not secret, but sacred. If you can imagine having a brand new baby, you're going to be very careful whose hands you put that brand new baby in. You're going to be very protective of that brand new baby. You have a brand new baby dream here. You want to be careful whose hands and whose opinions you're placing that dream in. We are creating a highly powerful container of support here, where how many of you feel safe sharing your visions in this room? This is rarefied, you guys. Not everybody will be able to hold that dream for you. And I like to say it this way, a raised eyebrow from the wrong person can kill a dream. You're going to do what? Oh, interesting. How's that going to work? Are you sure now's a good time? People aren't trained to be able to hold that dream. They don't understand the laws of transformation. So be careful who you share that dream with until you're really feeling solid in it.